My name's Todd Sampson, and I'm a docent here on Angel Island. I also am a member of the California State Guard. I'm a staff sergeant in the military history unit. We are here at the former site of Fort McDowell on Angel Island State Park. Angel Island State Park is a unique location, the largest island in San Francisco Bay, next to Alcatraz. Throughout its history, it has played host to so many different uses, from the native peoples, the Miwok Indian, to defense of the bay during the Civil War, from an immigration station from 1910 to 1940, to serving as a Nike missile site looking for potential Russian attacks. President Fillmore signed an executive order when California became a state in 1850, setting Angel Island and Alcatraz aside as public lands for military use for defense of the greater Bay Area. The populace in San Francisco were concerned that they did not have protection against Confederate raiders sailing through the gate. The Army quickly dispatched one of the companies of the 3rd U.S. Artillery out to Angel Island to found what became Camp Reynolds. They brought out some of their guns and they placed them there. Although the range would have done nothing to protect the bay, it gave the public solace the military was looking out for them.
There is work to be done, to be done. There's a war to be won, to be won. Come you son of a son of a...
The island itself, as Fort McDowell, was most active during the Second World War as a part of the San Francisco port of embarkation. During that time period, approximately 300,000 men passed through here on their way to the Pacific. They would come here, they would have to spend 5 to 7 days here, having their papers checked, having vaccinations given, some training in the drill hall and the respective classwork, and then they would go back to the Army depot and be shipped out overseas. Angel Island has the unique identity of being the first place in the United States where a prisoner of war was processed, specifically the midget submarine captain who was captured at Pearl Harbor. My favorite artifact in the museum at the moment is the U.S. quartermaster plate from 1936 that we found on the tide line about 2 months ago during low tide, intact. It's a very nice plate. We do have some cannonballs that were fired from Alcatraz during the 1880s. Then the commander of Alcatraz, which was a military fort, liked to use the eastern side of Angel Island as target practice. However, that annoyed the commander of Angel Island, or Fort McDowell, because the commander of Alcatraz never told him when they were going to fire the cannonballs, and he sometimes had work parties out there. The museum here on Angel Island, here at the Guardhouse, specifically deals with the military history of Angel Island and Fort McDowell and Camp Reynolds. If you're interested in finding out more information, we have a Facebook page, Fort McDowell Interpretive History. The museum is open from April to October, 1 weekend a month when we have the volunteers to staff it. We're always looking for more volunteers. Come and visit. It's a quite unique place to see and visit, and the museum is outstanding.